have some great people who have turned out to show their support tonight. We would like to welcome the State Treasurer, Ted Wheeler, who is here with a message from the Governor. Please welcome the State Treasurer.
Well, good evening, everybody, and thank you very much for being here, and thank you very much for asking me to be here. I send regards from Governor John Kitzhaber, who very much wanted to be here tonight, but could not be here. On behalf of Oregon and on behalf of all Oregonians, I want to welcome you tonight to this event. It's a tribute, it's a memorial, it's a statement of friendship, and yes, it's also a statement of hope and optimism for a more prosperous future. Oregon has always been proud of its deep and long-standing connections with the people of Japan, and a crisis isn't a time for us to flinch in any way. In fact, our relationship has actually been strengthened as a result of what happened a year ago and half a planet away. Doesn't it seem like it hit very close to home? And while the Japanese were struggling with one of the greatest crises they've ever had as a people, the people of Oregon were also responding to the calls from our friends in Japan. And we have many good examples to draw on. The Flight for Friendship is a statement of supreme commitment to the people of Japan and our friends there, but also to a high level of commitment and planning from JAZO, from SHO and Lowen DeZono, from a myriad of volunteers and sponsors. They went from PDX to Japan only 11 weeks after the earthquake. What a statement that made to our friends in Japan. They took with them 88 people who volunteered their time and their energy to support people in need. They went with the goodwill of the people of Oregon behind them. But what they came back with was perhaps even more important. They came back with emotional stories, yes, but they also came back with a profound sense of optimism about the future of our relationship with the people of Japan. It turns out that the Flight of Friendship was the first large tour group to actually go to Japan after the earthquake. And as a result, it had tremendous symbolic value to the people of Japan, a value that they have most certainly not forgotten. Mercy Corps also sent a number of people to the most hard-stricken areas of Japan. They helped over 148,000 people in need. That's something we should all be very proud of. And of course, Nike, which is based right here in Oregon, contributed over $1 million to the recovery effort and over $250,000 in shoes and apparel. And countless numbers of citizens from this state reached out to their friends in Japan. And you know what? That's paying it forward. Someday, those connections and friendships will come back to us, and that is the basis of the strength of our relationship. We stand in awe, Consul General. We stand in awe of the resilience and the strength of the Japanese people at the time of this crisis, and they've served as a great example for all of us and an inspiration to all of us in terms of what we can do best. And Consul General, we also understand that while there are parts of Japan that are still in recovery, most of Japan is doing fine. We understand that in Japan, your prosperous country is open for business. And we understand that your beautiful country is open for tourism. And our exchange programs continue unabated amongst our students, and we'd like to continue those efforts going forward. On behalf of all the citizens of the state of Oregon and on behalf of Governor John Kitzhaber, I want to thank you for your continued friendship, and I want everybody to have a tremendous time tonight. Thank you all for being here, and here's to a prosperous future. Thank you.
Well, Mr. Consul General, honored guests, I bring greetings on behalf of the Portland City Council. Actually, I brought along a member of the Portland City Council who is our fantastic Commissioner of Parks and Recreation and our Housing Commissioner. Please join me in saying hello to Commissioner Nick Fish. It's an honor to be here today. It's an honor to be mayor of a city that you've heard and many of you have been part of the wonderful expression, not just of moral support, but this city is known for its volunteerism, and it's known for the depth at which it will dig into its pocket and donate to faraway places when the urgent need is called for. I'm very proud to be mayor of that city, and I couldn't be more proud of this community's response to the devastation of the earthquake and tsunami in Japan. It's been, I had an opportunity to be in Japan about 5 months ago on a trade mission, and the resolve of the Japanese people is very inspiring. Their determination to move on and move forward, but at the same time remembering those that were lost and learning from what went well and what was unexpected, I will tell you, is something that I have taken back here in our efforts to be prepared. Earlier, Doug Smith mentioned that an earthquake disaster is possible here. Actually, the anniversary is the 26th of every January, is the anniversary of that devastating earthquake that was here. And we're able to mark that because of the meticulous record keeping in Japan and the time and date and arrival of the tsunami that was produced by our earthquake here in the Pacific Northwest. So tonight's a celebration of great culture, local, inspired by Asia and Japan. It's a reminder, a sobering reminder with this year anniversary of the work that we still have to do for ourselves and to continue our support for our friends in Japan. And it's also an opportunity for us to celebrate this great connection. So thank you all for your work on this important project, and have fun tonight. Thank you.